Dropping your dog off at doggy daycare can be a little intimidating, especially when you want to make sure that your furry friend is safe, happy, and active. So come along as we find out what to look for when you're dropping off your best friend.
With our daycare, everyone is highly experienced with working with dogs, and it's just for dogs under 25 pounds. So it makes a more comfortable environment for dogs. Just like if you had a 3-month-old or a 3-year-old, you don't want them playing with 12-year-olds. There's just a different play level when you do have the smaller dogs. So because of the fact that they're with peers of the same size, basically we have a better behavior with them. They're calmer, there's less anxiety, and also less safety issues as well.
Weighing in under 25 pounds is just one standard that dogs must meet to attend daycare.
But with our daycare, we do look for dogs. They have to be spayed or neutered. Also, we are strict on vaccinations. They have to be current on their rabies, their distemper, and also their Bordetella, which is a kennel cough shot, kind of like a human flu shot idea, but it's for dogs. They also have to be current on professional flea or vet grade protection, which protects the dogs against flea and ticks, and also on heartwormer and dewormer.
If the checklist is complete, your dogs will have a busy day engaging with other dogs.
When they arrive in, our arrival times are between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Everyone is released on the floor and they start school, or whatever, some parents like to call it daycare school, at 9 o'clock in the morning. They play supervised from 9 a.m. to 12:15. At that point, they do take a 1-hour downtime, lunch, rest break, whatever have you, just to kind of get everybody, ready for the afternoon. Then the afternoon session begins right around 1 o'clock. It goes on to about 4:15, 4:30, where they're playing again. Then at that point, everyone is put, into a rest session again so they can wait for their parents to pick them up.
When looking for a doggy daycare, safety must be a huge focus. This starts with a clean play area.
With our daycare, we do have some great new technology as far as our health. We have a UV germicidal system that's installed in our HVAC. So any of the air that's flushing through is basically radiated and cleaned. So the air that comes back out is free of any bacteria or germs. Our floors are anti-skid. They are an epoxy rubber, so that means they can play, and when they run, they're pretty much a slip-free floor. As far as our daycare, it's very clean. We constantly sanitize the room. The dogs come home smelling great. Our goal is to have a germ-free facility.
Another thing to look out for is a qualified staff supervising all activities.
With our staff, we do have a very diverse staff. People come from different backgrounds, but the main objective is that they're dog lovers and that they can really focus in on the pets that are here at our facility. Our daycare manager had 8 years experience working in daycare. Also, Kristen, one of our daycare attendants, she's been working with dogs for over a decade.
Oh My Dog feels that knowing what your dog is up to is one of the keys to feeling comfortable leaving your best friend for the day.
We have HD high definition cameras here. There's a water bowl cam which is positioned right above our water bowl. So people can check in on their dogs using their iPhone or their desktop computer to see what they're doing throughout the day. The dogs all do receive a report card at the end of the day detailing, if they ate their lunch, who their friends were, who they liked playing with, etc.
And it's not just about watching your dog. Daycare also offers a great way to get your dog some much-needed socialization time.
With daycare, a lot of people will say, oh, my dog doesn't need daycare. I'm home with them all day. Daycare isn't just for, quote-unquote, the traditional watching of the dog. The main advantage of it is the socialization, the dog actually being able to be in a pack of other dogs. There's only so much we can give to our dogs as humans at home. They get so much more when they're around, other canines.
With wagging tails, it appears that the furry friends we met looking into doggy daycare give Oh My Dog 2 paws up.
And of course, no trip to doggy daycare is complete without a trip to the spa. They have a full grooming service there, and they can handle dogs up to 200 pounds. So if you like the place, but you can't leave your dog because he's too big, you can take him there to get groomed. And they definitely handpick the products they use to carry over that health and safety, too.
Very nice. And I hear they're going to be bringing some of those pooches here to the studio in a couple weeks.
Yes, and I picked my personal favorite. I won't say which one it is, but I was holding him at the beginning of the segment.
Aww.
A lot of fun. Just a lot of people that really loved animals there. And one thing, too, that I noticed is you didn't smell dogs at all. So they really do pay special attention to make sure that your dog doesn't come home smelling like he spent a day at doggy daycare.
Hey, a couple minutes of French bulldogs on your TV this morning. I don't think anyone is complaining.
The footage was great.